Why am I still clapping? Hello everyone, welcome to another video. I'm Josh, aka Joshua J, and today, as you can tell from the title, we are going to be doing a Q&A video. So, and I'm gonna be very honest and very open about this. I put up a question sticker on my Instagram and I only got 3 questions. Wah, wah. I'm sorry, I had to laugh at myself. I only got 3 questions. So what I did was I just went on like Google and I was like,
what are questions that are usually asked on YouTube Q&A?
Questions, and like literally I found the most like basic questions and I picked like 5 to 6 from like 3 different categories plus the 3 that I already have for my Instagram story. So it's gonna be about 20 questions that I am answering. Let me stop embarrassing myself. Let's just jump right into the video. I think that'd be lovely. So what is the hardest part about college wrestling? First off, for those of you who don't know, maybe I didn't mention it. So basically, I actually wrestle in college at NC State. If I were to say the hardest part about it, it was just honestly, the hardest part was just adjusting, really. First practice I had, I got a wake up call real quick that this was nothing like high school. It was nothing like high school. I just really think that was the hardest part, just like adjusting to like, you know, the different schedule, you know. Accountability was another thing I had to adjust to because like, you know, like if you missed a high school practice, like you obviously had to be accountable, but it wasn't like, there wasn't as much weight on it, if you know what I mean. But now for college, like there's so much weight on it. Like, you know, like if you miss a practice, like it's gonna be like, are you even committed anymore kind of thing. So it was definitely accountability and just adjusting overall. What is the wildest what is the wildest memory you have from high school? The wildest memory? Oh, I actually broke up a fight that one of my friends had. It was crazy. It was crazy. She actually fought this girl. I didn't even know she had beef with this girl, but she fought this girl twice in the same day, and I was there for the second one, and like literally I was just like, oh my god, what is happening?
I'm having a panic attack right now. I need to calm the down.
And I was like, I'm there, so I might as well, like, you know, I did what no other high school kid would do. Like, I didn't just pull up my phone and start recording. I actually broke it up. I would definitely say that is definitely one of the wildest memories that just popped in my head. Favorite artist of all time? Do we really have to answer that? I'm just kidding. Ariana Grande, like literally, I feel like I grew up with her in a sense, like, you know, like I watched Trent Victorious all the time, Sam and Cat, and then when she started making music, like, you know, I definitely have to go with that one. All right, so now we are gonna move on to the Q&A questions I had to look up for this video, so it wasn't just, I'm not doing that. I'm sorry, I'm not embarrassing myself. So my first question for this section of the general Q&A question that I looked up is, would you like to be famous? If I said no, I know I'd be lying to myself. Honestly, low-key, I think everybody wants to be famous, so I'm gonna have to say yes on that one. Like, I'm not gonna be the type of person where it's like, oh, I'm hungry for it. Like, if it happens, it happens. You know, if it doesn't, oh well. Kind of, that's where I am with it. Have I ever been in the snow? Yes, as a matter of fact, I have. But actually, what happened was I was at the NCAA tournament when I was in like high school. I went to go watch it. And I can't remember where we were specifically, but I do remember one night it snowed and I actually was able to like pick it up and like everything. And I was like, oh, like usually like one time I was in DC and it snowed, but it wasn't like heavy snow. It was very light snow. But when it snowed when I was at NCAA, it's like it left like piles, I would say. I don't know the correct terminology. So, you know, but I was able to pick it up. So that was the cool thing for me. Do you still have your childhood teddy bear? As a matter of fact, I do. It is actually, I'm looking right at it right now. You know what? I'm gonna grab it. So this is my childhood teddy bear. Yeah. I don't really know what to say about it. You know, like obviously I used to play with it and stuff, but like now I just like, I kind of have it on my shelf in my room now, like just for like memories, because like, I don't know, it's so cute to me. Like, how could you not love it? Look at it. All right, anyways, so I'm pretty sure I just like slightly kicked my camera. I don't know. All right, anyways, what's your opinion on reality TV shows? I love them. If you know me on a personal level, you know a lot of the things that I quote are from reality shows. You may not know what reality show it is, but trust and believe it is from a reality show. And I mean, I genuinely think a lot of reality shows are like the driving force for all the Stan Twitter memes and everything.
I picture picture on my mind. Start to blush when somebody says your name. Next. And my stomach is a pain.
Bad or not, there's something in there. Somebody will use a meme. Like, I promise you, anything that's bad, people will find a way to make it look good and use it for humor. Trust and believe. Last film you watched? Oh. So the last film I watched was actually Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. And let me tell you guys something. I'm not gonna say any spoilers. I'm really not, but let me shut up. So this section that I'm picking from is Teens Q&A, and since this is my last year as a teenager, I am going to pick it. What do you call your grandparents? Aba and Abu is pretty simple. Aba for abuela, Abu for abuelo. Yeah. What is your favorite song? That is okay. It's hard because there are so many. Like literally, my favorite song always changes. But if I'm going to just go based off statistics that I have from Spotify, it is Safety Net by Ariana Grande featuring Ty Dolla $ign. I freaking love that song. That song always, it mellows me out. It just, it's beautiful. It is like literally perfection to me. It is like the perfect Ariana Grande song in my opinion. Are you a dog or cat person? Well, I am a dog person. I don't have a lot of dogs, but I am around a lot of dogs. Like my sister has 2 dogs. I live in North Carolina with 3 dogs. Like, I am a dog person. I've had dogs my whole life, so you know, yeah. Not that I don't like cats. Who has left the most impact on your life? My siblings. 100% my siblings. I love them. I love you guys. I know the answer is short and sweet. It's just that, oh my god, they've done so much for me. They've done so much for me, like words can't describe. And if I keep talking, I'm gonna get emotional. And I don't think I'm at the point where I should be crying on my YouTube videos. What is the last compliment you got? Actually, it was pretty recently. I'm gonna cheat and I'm gonna say 2 because they were kind of both the same time span. One of them was that it was like one of my best friend's friends that I met yesterday and the day before. He complimented me like on my physique and he said, oh bro, like I need your workout routine. I was like, oh, I have a personal lifting, well not personal, I have a lifting coach, so you know that's that, and I can't really give you that, I'm sorry. And he was like, oh well, I just wanted to let you know bro, like it doesn't go unnoticed, you look great. I was like, oh. And then another one of her friends basically said like they love my vibe and everything, like I bring good energy, and I'm like, oh stop it.
Monkey covering eyes emoji.
So what is the one item you can't leave home without? I'm pretty sure this is the answer across the board for Gen Z. My phone. Like I'm always on it. I'm always calling, texting somebody on it. Like if you say you can't leave without your phone, you're a liar in my opinion. Sorry, not sorry. For the final section, this is called the boys Q&A questions.
And if people say, Monica, how can you laugh at that? Because damn it, it's fun.
This is so funny to me, I'm sorry. Which sport do you like? Wrestling, as you can tell from the poster behind me of Clarissa Chung. I grew up around the sport. I've always loved combat sports. I started doing MMA and then I ended up going to wrestling. It is one of the toughest sports, but it's one of the best sports to teach you about life, and like you'll meet amazing people. I have. Shout out to all my boys in North Carolina. I miss y'all. I just love wrestling. It's a great sport all around. What is your ultimate goal in life? My ultimate goal in life is just have a good time. Have a good time. I'm the type of person, like I will always try to find like the positives in something, no matter how small, how short. I will try to find something happy about it, and I will like milk that positivity till the end. One thing I try to do for myself at least, and for others, is I try to make people laugh. And I am literally that type of person where I'm like, laughter is the best medicine. I just feel like it's a great thing, like, you know, it's a great way to bring up the morale. It's a great way to, like, you know, get people to keep talking, and like, you know, it's like almost, I feel like for me, like with laughter, it's like once one person laughs, it's like you want to keep going, you want to keep that laugh going, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to just like kill it right there. Next question is, what is your favorite board game? I don't know, but I guess like a board game that I played, that like the first one that comes to my head is Trivial Pursuit. I suck at that game. Like I might answer a couple of questions just because like I'm like, you know, giving you some educated guesses, but I suck at that game. I just love it because like I played it with my family, and like every time we play it, it's just laughter and stuff, and it's very tense. but it is very fun. What physical activity do you enjoy doing? I will say, you know what? I'm gonna say I like doing boxing a lot. Boxing is like, I just love boxing. Like I haven't like been doing it like with a coach. I'll do it a couple times like with a family friend, and like he'll like run me through some drills and stuff like. But I love boxing. I always have. Like we have a punching bag in the wrestling room in North Carolina, and I promise you, I'm always punching that thing. It feels so good because like one of the things like I can actually like release anger on without like having to scream. You know, if I need to, or like if I'm just bored, like I'll just go like throw some combos on there, and I'm like, I'm ready. I just love boxing. What makes you mad? There's a lot of things. I think one of the things that like makes me mad is just getting cut off, like, you know, in conversation.
Eating waffles all day.
Have you ever had bacon and syrup?
I'm not finished.
And it's ironic because I cut people off in conversation sometimes without doing it.
Well, grab
First
the
off,
toaster.
oh my God, can you let me do what I need to do?
But it's like for me, like if you do it one time, like I'm okay. If you do it twice, I'm like okay. But if you do it like 3, 4, 5 times, I'm like, oh my. Oh. Like, I start getting to the point where I'm like, can I speak? Can I speak? I start belting a bit, and yeah. So the last question for this section that I picked is, what age would you love to retire now? I'm just kidding. Honestly, I feel like a good age to retire would be like, you know, like 50, 60, something like that. Something in that range, you know. I feel like that's the average retiring age, but like, I just feel like that's like, honestly, it's a pretty decent time to retire, you know what I'm saying? Because like at that point, like, you've kind of lived life, and like, you just kind of like just want to start chilling and like, you know, just vibing and stuff, like just doing what you love. Now, if I was being impulsive, I would say no. Like if you presented the opportunity for me to retire, I'd be like, thank you. So that is all the questions that I have picked. That is all the questions that I had picked and all the questions that I received, which was only 3. So I picked the other 17. But no, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the next one yet, but trust and believe. I hope it's gonna be a good one. See you guys next time. Peace.